magguza チャンネル
So my friend Chris lent me his R34 GTR, and the idea is I'm going to make my R32 kind of like an R34 GTR. The R34 GTR is objectively a better car than the R32 in every aspect minus weight and arguably size. In the 10 years between the release of the R32 and the R34, Nissan will make a few improvements to the GTR platform. Aerodynamics saw an improvement compared to the R32's originally boxy shape, Nissan's Atessa all-wheel drive system became more responsive, Hikis all-wheel steering converted from hydraulic to electric, and other failure points were addressed. Nissan would also make some changes to the engine bay layout of the R34 GTR to improve the intake. Starting from the R33 GTR, they would move the battery to the trunk, and then they would shift the washer bottle over to the other side. On the R34 GTR, the air normally enters the intake through the top, but if you look to the side, there's actually a second opening that's usually blocked off by a removable plastic plate. Air goes in from the front bumper, up the fender, and makes its way directly into the intake. Normally on R32 GTRs, this area is where the washer bottle is, and if you remove it, you find a JDM sponge, which blocks the same type of opening found on the R34. The original airbox for the R32 only has one opening on the front though, which doesn't allow this secondary passage to be used. Inside the R34 GTR, the improvements just keep on coming. The seats are more aggressive with bolstering and a fabric specifically designed to keep you in place. Starting in 1996, we finally have airbags. And everybody's favorite, the video game-like multi-function display. The technology is better, the interior is better. But the question is, does it drive better? Yeah, GTRs are all the way up here, man. So hopefully you didn't think that this would just be one of those videos where we theory craft. No, I'm actually driving the R34 GTR, and I can tell you right now that it's better than the R32. I hate to say it, but a couple more years of development and this car feels very, very solid. I get what people are saying when they say the interior plastics are a little bit cheap, but overall, it is the better car. Now, Chris's car is somewhat stock. He makes about 400 horsepower, and I believe he is on N1 turbos, dash 7s, and cam gears. That's it. It's pretty crazy that he makes that much power with almost nothing. Now, at first, too, I thought that Chris's exhaust was kind of lame. I thought it was the basic exhaust, but I come to learn that that is probably the best exhaust on the market. Unfortunately, I have already bought two exhausts for my R32 GTR, which are neither of them, but I would still say that it'll give it a run for its money. Now, people say stuff like the R34 is heavy, and after driving one, I kind of get it. The car is responsive, but it feels like a lot of effort physically to turn the wheel. Speaking of it being heavy, I don't think there's anybody behind me. Brake test. Oh yeah, it brakes. So at first, I thought that I wanted to go R35 and GTR Brembos, but then I realized that this car actually brakes well on the factory Brembos, so maybe I don't have to go that next step up. Maybe this is going to be okay. And of course, the interior seats and everything are much better as well too. I can't believe it, but these are basically factory bucket seats. They hug me pretty well, although I'm a little bit on the chubby side. But my favorite part, and this is going to surprise a lot of people, is the transmission. And at first I was thinking, do I just upgrade and reinforce my 5-speed transmission? And after driving this, I'm like, no, there's no way. The Getrag is so much better. I get the price tag, I get the rarity and the hard to service, the parts and everything, but there is nothing that even comes close to a Getrag for me right now. It is that good, and I want one. So if you have an R32 GTR, you might know that the transmission for that is a little bit clunky. Like, it takes effort to get into gears. But with this, it just slots in perfectly, which is pretty nuts. Now, I get that I might be biased, but this is the best car I have ever been in. Now, there's a part of me that realizes I'm putting R34 money into an R32. I can get an R34. But it would be cool if we mixed the two, tried to get the best of both worlds, and made something ourselves. So I think after driving Chris's car, that's pretty much my goal. So this thing is the most fun car I've ever driven. I'm not joking when I say that. People say that these things aren't worth the money. To me, it is 100% worth it. This thing is insane out of the box, and unfortunately, since I am not a baller, I can only R34 my R32. So right now I am thinking that I want the brakes. I am thinking that I kind of want the interior, at least this fabric is very nice if I reupholster something, and I 100% want that get rag. Am I insane? Probably.